Parent discovers their son is a wanted killer. Damn, chat. Chat, is any of y'all kids wanted? No? I hope so, not. Because if they are, then y'all fries, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Chat, say hello to YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna watch this. And of course, y'all gonna like it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit that, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Alright, let me lock in. Let me shut up. Sorry.
You're with Brandon. Rachel. Jared.
Let's hit this off. Bye, boys.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner, standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
Yo, how many? Nah, wait, your old best friend? Cha. I have no soundboard, so damn. This is life. The soundboard don't work. Just imagine. So we just gonna go off looks. Your old friend? You know what Lil Durk said? Close that back door, don't get snapped by your homie.
Keep going. He's up the fence. Head back towards Collingwood.
And as Brandon's parents learn their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here. Would you like to talk in private?
Nah, this boy has a hidden camera in here. Let's see the disclaimer. 30 hours before the arrest.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
There's nothing. That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I know.
Okay. Son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends and going to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
Alabama?
I don't think he made it there.
Nah.
His girlfriend's probably his cousin.
Why his car down there?
Crazy thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there was no acceleration. It's almost like it just
Road off in there or something.
Yeah. Did it go all the way up in park or something? Yeah, I mean,
Paint 'em with the 20
lights
gifties.
on like it's, but it ain't running.
I rode over here to see what was going on.
You know how to drive? Yeah, I know how to drive.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek, and upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis. Luckily, the town of Rome, Georgia is relatively small, and officers were already familiar with the name, so Lieutenant Sailors would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Then he's got to go up to visit his girlfriend in Alabama after that.
Okay.
His
Yeah, if you
cousin,
get
bro, not his
maybe if you
girlfriend.
get a hotel room and check in with him, see where his car's supposed to be.
So you just found the car abandoned there?
Yeah,
it's ditched,
actually
my brother.
A little ditch. We're in the process of getting it out. I don't think there's anybody in it right now.
Aaron's car being ditched is just as much of a mystery to his father as it is for the police. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate.
60? You add 3, what that makes? 6, 7... Wait. 7... It's 68. Yeah, ban that guy. Ban that guy who just said 68, chat. Your mom's ban him. Nah. He said 68. Let me just start this, bro.
The new start to adulthood. But ever since
this
Aaron
why,
had left
bro.
for Brandon's house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail.
24 hours.
All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an investigation to find Aaron would officially begin. First and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call. He was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm looking at Sailor's Wrong Place. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12. Noon. He
12
started throwing up
in the
pretty
noon,
bad.
okay.
He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m. And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Damn,
Brandon's story made complete sense, and he even claimed to be actively looking for Aaron at the time of the phone call, as any good friend would do. It seemed like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further in order to get to the bottom of Aaron's disappearance. So a few hours later, they showed up, unannounced, at Brandon's house to get more answers about what happened the night before, this time face to face.
Face to face?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Gar with the Rome Police Department. We're following up on all this. Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And we went to bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Yeah.
And came back here, started drinking red wine. He doesn't drink too often, so
yeah.
He had gone upstairs.
Bro, yo, Chet, wait, wine is alcoholic? Chet, is wine alcoholic? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, bro, Chet, yeah. Yes? Yes. Yeah, bro. No, it's not, bro. That tastes like wine is grape juice. Yeah, how y'all gonna tell me, bro? I'm professional at this.
Standing up and puking for some reason.
Y'all ain't know about that red wine for me.
I went downstairs and he told me
that he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky, and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed.
Okay.
And then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Despite Brandon's strange demeanor, Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while completely by himself.
Ain't no way wine is gonna get you drunk. Now, I am a detective with the Department of Justice. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There ain't no way that happened.
We met when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman year.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know. You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. Do you have any problem with us checking inside the house? No problem at all? No ferocious iguanas or anything?
No.
You never know, man. People have all kinds of pets.
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries. Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get
locking doors in this house? You crazy?
Up to Aaron's room.
Do you mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
the bathroom is up there that he was up checking in. I got you.
You see that this room right here is already bigger than my house. That room right there. This room right here.
Lord.
That hallway right there.
Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
Damn, carpet on the roof? Damn.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
Why would you have a skull on top of your head?
last night. There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent. More than just vomit all the way over here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning. Especially at 2 or 3 in the morning. Just
Bro,
poured powder right there, too.
he ain't do it, bro. Trust. I'm too professional
The
at this.
cops are
I know
starting to
cases like
find
this.
the whole scenario awfully suspicious. The odd story from Brandon, the puddles of blood in Aaron's room, the hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies.
Damn!
It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
This motherfucker booked it.
Oh, my knees.
Oh my god, he booked it. Oh my god, run, boy. You know they say, white boys. Oh nah, he knew. Oh, he's gone. Yo, you unathletic, boy. Run, boy. Yo, it's $50 if he got caught.
Head back towards Collinwood.
Somewhere between LaPorte and East 9, gotta be in these houses. Go up to the house, get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
1040, 1040. Y'all know what a 1040 is, check? Yeah, it's that in the corner for you blind boys.
Give me more units.
Also, hold on, bro. Yo, he hit the dash, yo. He hit the dash. Nah, y'all can't lie. He hit the dash. Look. He was gone, bro. He runs like a black athlete. Oh, he hit the dipsies, yo. That boy was gone. He was gone, bro. Ain't no telling that boy this kid. He knew he was fried. He knew he was fried. He knew the second he said, like, yeah, y'all could come in. He knew he was fried.
Somewhere between LaPorte and East 9, gotta be in these houses. Go up to the house, get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
1043, 1043.
Give me more units.
Damn, bro, this how it sounds like a police car.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police.
He got the black Zero. He came in strapped. He already made a decision to run, so he gonna get paused.
Of Brandon, he officially managed to escape the police, at least for now. Desperate for any leads that might aid in finding Brandon, police began going door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to speak with him directly.
Hey, sir, I'm Lieutenant Sailor from police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner,
yes,
and my Brandon's father.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to talk to Brandon. Do you know where he is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe
but she has him on the hiding
where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, well, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's whereabouts, and seemingly so was everyone else, as an entire hour would go by with Brandon nowhere to be found.
An hour? 9 hours before they called him.
I am.
Okay.
That's what mommy?
This is mom.
Okay. Sorry, I realize you might not be able to answer this question. Probably don't know the answer.
No. This is how my boy Arthur dresses. If you know Arthur from Red Dead Redemption, yo, I had him just like this. I had him with the bold cut and the cleanest beard of all time, chat. Y'all don't know about that. And the cap. Forget about the clothes. This is exactly how I had him. I'm not even lying. I'm gonna take a... Oh my god. Word to bro.
Brandon was involved in what?
Also, bro, that beard is clean.
There's suspicion something happened in the home.
beyond getting drunk and throwing up?
Well, we don't know.
They're lifelong friends. We called back after the boy's mom.
Bro, close that bad door. Don't get stay by your home.
I guess he left during the night.
Chad, when y'all ever bad door y'all hold me?
Where the car was reported.
Yes.
Powers that be have our number?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
While trying his best to assist the police with the investigation, Jeremy would return to his house, where he discovered Brandon's phone. Up until that point, Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after finding the phone, his cooperation came to a sudden stop. He refused to hand the phone over, leaving police to wonder, had he seen something on it? Or was he hiding something far more unsettling? But before we get to that, Jeremy is not alone in facing a tragedy. Unfortunately, it can happen to any of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was walking home from work in Philadelphia when a truck $12 million and a Morgan $1 million with Morgan and Sale with searching around the house. This was a huge discovery for the investigation. Brandon's phone while searching around the house. This was a huge discovery for the investigation, as it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to.
He probably got like 360 on that, so
Jeremy was unwilling to give up the phone to cops until he could better understand the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty. So giving up the phone could be a tragic mistake. Again, hours go by with no further leads or clues as to where Brandon went. What Jeremy managed to find on Brandon's phone during this period will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? So, first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
We'll probably need to go through it and see at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom and on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you.
There was no need for him to allow the police to go into his crib. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, fine.
Not gonna lie. Also, why wasn't he cleaning that up? You know what I'm saying? When you do the deed, you have to.
No, we'd have to get one.
Get the scrub. No going to sleep. What are you doing?
Some texts back and forth.
Maybe something that helps. And
I know.
Helps him. But I can't promise you that because I don't.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what I was in there. So
I want to. I was hesitant.
I know. As a father, I understand that.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed. Whatever was on that phone had to be disturbing, and the officer seemed to have caught on to this as well.
Because he doesn't know what's going on, but he seemed a little shocked that we're at his house. You know, he seemed respectful in the sense that he was okay with us
that
being
living room right there is my whole house.
I can really get a feel for him. He may just be covering for his kid. He's gotta be. Him having the phone and not being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without a search warrant.
Text messages not there.
Probably. He was telling Randy that there were texts there about him asking for if anyone had seen Aaron.
Aaron Judge?
I wonder if the texts were sent since we've been
Place for the Yankees.
These officers were spot on with their theory. On the phone, Brandon would leave an array of horrifying notes, such as, his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me as the smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not the
He throw up blood? I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It's heavy, Chet. On some Phantom shit, it's heavy. Now, this might be the dumbest thing. Honestly, bro, scratch all of this. First when you get home, you dispose the body. Second, Actually, let me not give no ideas. Never
Some
mind,
blood
bro.
in
Let's
it,
keep playing
too.
the video, bro.
I woke up and he was gone.
woke
Whether or
up and
not
he was
these
gone.
exact
Smartest- the
messages
smartest
were what
alive.
alarmed
Yep.
Jeremy
Smartest
is
criminal
unknown.
alive.
But something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're with Brandon.
The last thing y'all want to do is surrender yourselves. Chat, one-on-one, don't ever surrender, chat. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't lose. You know what I'm saying? I would never surrender because I don't lose, chat. Personally, that's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. That's what I think. I would never surrender because I don't lose.
Rachel, Jeremy. Thank you.
No, bro, this man's beard is actually clean as hell. I love his beard. His mom, she is.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, I'm gonna take him back there and we'll talk, man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay?
Just know, he ain't getting out of this. Chat, minimum, how many years he getting? 20? Nah, I'm gonna say come 30. Because it's a homicide,
Anything in your pocket?
suicide, and drinkicide,
keys.
and poisonocide.
Those real quick.
So,
Anything else?
he's fried. He's fried, chat.
Sorry about that.
Bags.
Go ahead and have a
Fries
seat.
up, pack them. They're not gonna throw a book. They're gonna throw a newsletter to him, though.
Now that Brandon was secured, the detective would sit him down to try and get a basic confession or any information that might ease the path to conviction.
Bro, he's fried.
Alright, like I was saying, I'm Detective York. I work here at the wrong video,
York.
of course. Detective
For
York.
One
Yep,
Piece?
that's me. So before we get started,
One Piece
paperwork
reference.
you gotta fill out.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon's basic information and contact addresses.
So I'm gonna read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you are asked questions and have him with you during questioning.
Yeah.
I would like a lawyer. You would like a lawyer, okay? All right, sit tight for just a minute.
Brandon was smart. He knows nothing he says in the interrogation room will go on to help him in court, so he decides to keep his mouth shut. While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Nah, bro, everybody's strapped up. You already know, you know what I'm saying? Because if shit go down, shit, we all gonna go down, and we all gonna go down flocking.
Thank you.
See, chat, this how they try to get you. This how they try to get you, chat. They give you that water bottle, chat. They give you that water bottle. Now they have your DNA. You know what I'm saying? Chat, don't grab nothing, bro. Just put it on the desk. Don't hold nothing. They trying to get your DNA, bro. I'm not new to this. I'm old to this. You know what I'm saying? Tell y'all, bro, I'm a born detective. But I detect what is undetected. Ooh!
There's a lot going on.
Bars?
Right
No.
now.
Alright,
The only thing that we can do is y'all right now.
Think you find that body. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show us
The general area, yeah.
Okay.
There's an old cemetery. Up the hill. You turn left. Trendle, something like Trendle.
Damn.
I can show you on that.
Y'all
This
remember when I say
statement
they're gonna
from
throw a book?
Jeremy
Nah, they
was crucial information
throw
to
him
track down Aaron's
an article.
body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper into Brandon's personal life before turning to search for the body.
Brandon, we brought him home from college because he He was having anxiety attacks. He was having suicidal thoughts. He was having visions. Brought him home to make him safe. I got his medication.
What did W. Melly say? What did Melly say, bro? What did Melly say?
That's right.
What did Melly say? Tell me, what did Melly say?
9 or 10. He was asking about one thing out. Falling. So they had a drink. He didn't want Dad finding out. He was vomiting upstairs in the corridor. That's all we heard. And then an hour or two goes by. Boy's mom calls us. Or I called Brandon back like immediately after the murder. Said, do you know where Aaron is? He says, no. Yeah, they're around 5. And we were told that Aaron had run away. Ran from the house, ran from the police. Aaron's body is likely there. He's mentally unstable. He has Tourette's since he was a kid, diagnosed as a kid. And with that comes OCD.
They trying to make him seem as he's dumb, but he's not really dumb.
And so I live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. However, it's important to consider the context. Jeremy's statements could be an attempt to have Brandon plead insanity in court. Therefore, it's essential to approach these claims with a grain of salt, as they may not fully reflect the reality of the situation. Regardless, police now had an approximate location of where Aaron's body should be, so all hands went on deck to search the cemetery Jeremy had described. Aaron was found buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area in the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come to an end. Brandon Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer.
Damn.
Right after this discovery, Brandon was placed under arrest for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
Stand right there. Come on.
Y'all think he'll make a run for him?
Go up to the counter, right? Let them follow their instructions. This is his property. You got ID in here if you want to. For me? No, we're talking to him. Oh. You got your ID in there. Oh, yeah.
Officers stated that Brandon remained eerily calm while being transported and seemed completely unfazed by the entire situation. And while Brandon had been successfully captured and the case had seemingly came to a successful conclusion, officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of the day. Break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Any questions? Here? I don't know.
I sent out with the 20 gifties. Phantom with the 20 gifties. Duke with the 30 gifties.
Be specific.
Why would he do that?
It be your old homie sometimes, bro.
Why you do that? We need my son.
I need him to.
Oh
I need him to. I'm sorry, man.
Aaron was a recent college graduate and a good kid with a bright future ahead of him. His sudden death is nothing short of an evil, horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's and his family's sake.
Come on outside. Your hands right.
What just happened? Time out. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, it's still going. That makes no sense. Time out.
Why you do?
Was a recent college graduate and a good kid with a bright future ahead of him. His sudden death is nothing short of an evil, horrifying act on Brandon's behalf, and justice had to be served for Aaron's and his family's sake.
So they ain't tell us how much he got. All right. And then sometimes you don't know what to do because you put your trust in your homies and your own homies break your back. All right, chat. It's time to go. Y'all already know. Thank y'all YouTube for watching.